Hello everybody. You know I don't like to talk too much and I like to keep everything short and to the point. Today I'm going to use some groove juice. It's one of my favorite cymbal cleaners and it really does bring the brilliance and shine and it keeps your cymbals maintained and gives them much longevity. I've been using groove juice for a while now, so today we're going to take off all 17 of these cymbals and we're going to shine them up, and I'm going to show you how to do it the quick, efficient way and make them brilliant and shiny and give them the longevity. Most of the cymbals you see on my kit, surprisingly, are over 25 years old. If you take care of things, it lasts. Okay, let's get on to cleaning with the groove juice. Okay, now the next step in using this groove juice is you just spray it on. I like to do it outside because I'll tell you it stinks. It really does. It's not the best smelling stuff. It's probably some kind of acid base, but it gets the job done. I like to leave it on my cymbals about a minute and then I'll rinse them off. Let's go ahead and try it out. Leave that on like a minute, let it do its thing. It'll start eating into all this oxidation and other crud that tends to hang out on the cymbals after they just sit in the air for a while. It just happens naturally. So I highly recommend cleaning your cymbals and keeping them, looking new. I mean, you put a lot of money into the investment. It's a good thing to take care of it. These are actually Wuhan cymbals from Wuhan, China. Think of that, of all places, and not where supposedly the coronavirus originated. But Wuhan makes some excellent Chinese cymbals. They don't hold up as well as, say, some of your other major brands, but they sound Chinese, and to me, that's what a Chinese cymbal is supposed to sound like, Chinese. Alright, looks like they're starting to get shinier. You can see it as it happens. And I'm going to go ahead and rinse these top ones off real quick. I just keep a hose nearby and I do like a shower system. Perfectly okay to get your cymbals wet. You can dry them off. Look at that shine, man. It's unbelievable how this groove juice works. You can see how here there's crud and oxidation. It's going to be gone in a minute. There you go, Wuhan, handmade in China. This one's looking real ugly. See how the groove juice works on it. Whoa, started coughing just smelling the mist, man. I tell you, this stuff is strong. Alright, let this sit here and do its thing. A little more on this one. A little dirtier. Alright, give it about a minute and let the groove juice do its thing, and then we'll do another rinse. You're seeing this in real time. It doesn't take very long to maintain your cymbals and make them brilliant and looking like new. that one a little bit. Just check it out. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and rinse these off. Now with these, this one still has a little crud on it. I'll probably get a little bit of a brush and work on it and see what happens with a second treatment. Okay, the scrubbing didn't work on some of these harder spots, but overall I'm pleased with the shine on my China cymbals. Took out a lot of the crud, brought that brilliance back. So what I'm going to do is just set them up and let them air dry. You'll see how I just set them up. I'll let them air dry up against the wall. All the water will just run off. And it should be dry shortly. And I'll repeat this step for all my other cymbals. Okay, we'll get groove juicing on these splashes and bells and cymbals here. Get them shined up, looking like new. Let the groove juice do its thing. About the hardest part of this job is pressing the button. Just wear your finger out, let me tell you. Alright. Let the juice do its thing. I'll give it about a minute here. And then we'll rinse these off. You can just like see it working as you watch. It's just like the shine just comes out. So, Alright, I'll go ahead and start my rinse. Alright, one side down, work on the back side. See, if you're a super famous drummer, you get a drum tech to do this for you. I've actually done this for other drummers. That's how I learned about it. Drum techs teaching me the tricks. Get that leaf out of the way. More groove juice everywhere. Let's do its thing. You might think, well, I can use wheel cleaner or some kind of silver polish. No, you can't. I don't know what's in groove juice or some of these specialty cymbal products, but it's definitely different than you would find for a wheel cleaner. This stuff is designed to be used on bronze and brass. Ooh, got a little whiff of it there. Tell you what, it's nasty stuff, but it does the job. Alright, just keep an eye on the time here. Give it about another 30 seconds to do its thing. eat all that oxidation and crud off, break out that super brilliant shine that we all love. At least as a drummer, I love it. I don't like to go on stage looking like my kid is a piece of junk. I'll never understand how drummers go out and they play gigs and their cymbals look like they just dug them out of the ground. Their heads are so loose and untuned, and their kit looks like they found it on the side of the road. For me personally, I'd be embarrassed. I wouldn't want to go out and play a gig like that. I mean, at the beginning, if you ain't got no money in your pocket, maybe that's how you got to get started. But as soon as you get some money, you should invest in some quality equipment, especially if you want to play on to bigger gigs. We'll go ahead and rinse this off. Can you believe that shine? Look at that. That's what I call a mirror finish, man. The groove juice. Go ahead and set these up to dry. Alright, so getting to the final round of cymbals here. We're going to groove juice these. And again, just let it do its thing. These Zildjian and ZBTs are actually a lower grade cymbal. It's like a beginner's quality is what I'd call it. It does the trick if that's all you can afford. But as you can see, it doesn't have the better or brilliant finish, say like an A custom or a K cymbal, which let me tell you, these guys here are supreme. Some of my favorite cymbals of all times, hands down. I just love the sound. I love that bright, brilliant, crisp sound of the A custom. The K's just a little bit drier sound, not as bright and brilliant, but still a wonderful sounding cymbal. Like I said, the ZBTs, they're okay for the money, but I don't know if I'd want to take them on tour with me and have them as a pro quality cymbal. So I'll go ahead and give the groove juice a minute here to do its thing, like we've been doing on the other cymbals, and we'll rinse it off, and then we'll do the back side, and I will be finished with 17 cymbals. And you know, this groove juice is really a good value. I pay like $10 for it, so it's not a bad deal to knock out all your cymbals and keep them brilliant and shiny real fast. And some people say, after 25 years, how do you keep the paint on your cymbals and your logos looking so good? Well, folks, it's called a Sharpie. Yep, I've repainted these myself, hand painted, with a Sharpie pen. Keep them looking new. Alright, looks like it's been about a minute. Go ahead and start rinsing these guys. Alright, flip them over. Everything here is pretty much in real time, no editing. So I wanted to just show people how really fast it is. Keep your cymbals clean and looking new for a lifetime. And my finger's gonna be tired after this. It's like squeeze, 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 pump, pump. Alright, I've just about went through my whole bottle of groove juice there. Those 17 cymbals, that's a lot of cymbals. It's pretty heavy when you carry them in a bag. For us drummers, when you're carrying a lot of cymbals, I guess that's what we call heavy metal, man. That's heavy metal, all that brass. Let this go for about a minute. Yep, there we go. Go ahead and rinse. Alright, there we have them all rinsed, and let me step aside over here. Look at this 18-inch A Custom Shine now. 25 years old, man. Sharpied in ink. Man, it's amazing. Just keeping them clean and beautiful. Okay, we'll set them over here to dry. And now that brilliant finish. Nothing like shiny cymbals under the light. Look at that shine. Nothing like clean cymbals. Have that shine, man. Look at that shine. So there you have it, folks. How to keep your cymbals new and looking beautiful and brilliant forever. Thanks for watching.